Happy Valentine's Day from Willow Tree RV Resort in Longs, South Carolina. We are Jim and Belinda. We have been at Willow Tree for 5 seasons. We absolutely love this park, and we're going to show you why. We are about 20 minutes north of North Myrtle Beach, so real convenient to get to North Myrtle and Myrtle as well. So let's go for a ride and show you the park.
All right, we are entering Willow Tree from the road. Figured we would show you what it looks like when you drive in. This road takes it's close to a mile up to the office, so we will just let you enjoy the look. Very wooded. A lot of trails back in here. You'll see some entrances as we go by.
All of the roads are wide and paved, as well as all the sites are paved with large concrete patios. The park's done a terrific job with hiking trails. There are many established hiking trails throughout the property. It's quite large in the perimeter, so it's great for walking, nice and flat everywhere.
Sorry about the noise of the golf cart. It's, for whatever reason, there is a little bit of a whine. They do offer storage here too. They will pick up and they will bring your RV that's in storage, and they'll bring it up to your site for you. If you want to leave it here, it's only a couple dollars a day.
It's great how the park is so removed from the road, and that's why it's taking us a while to get into the park, but it's really terrific because it's not sitting right on the road.
What we want to do is a little bit of an in-depth to show you what some of the buildings look like. Laundry, bathhouse, also a banquet room, game room, pool area. So we'll show you those quickly and skirt around the park to give you an idea how wide and how long these sites are.
We are almost getting up to the office. You'll start to see RVs ahead of you now as we're approaching that part of the park.
Another walking trail over here. They're working on them. It seems like every year they're putting down crushed stone. You could literally walk the perimeter and it would be about a little over 3 miles, or you can walk any of the trails, or even a paved trail around the lake, which you'll see momentarily. So a lot of walking or even bike riding. It's flat and paved.
We're coming up now to the office on the left, and that is registration as well as a store. The store has a nice supply of camping goods, as well as clothing, drinks, those kinds of things.
So this is what you would do when you're checking in, you would just come right up to the office. And then you would go in there, check in, and then just loop back around, and it'll take you right back into the park. What we're going to do now is sneak over to the laundry area, and also has a fitness room. And here's part of the lake.
The laundry is very nice. Lots of washers and dryers. It's $2 to wash and $1.50 to dry.
So I'm going to pause it to get off the cart and get in, and we'll show you some shots inside. All right, plenty of dryers and washers. And they do have a table to my left that's being used at the moment that you can fold laundry. And we're going to sneak back. There's actually 2 bathrooms in this hallway. And we're going to actually go back to the workout room and show you what that looks like quick. This is perfect, nobody's here. So we have some dumbbells there. Different benches. They do have a TV if you like to watch TV when you're working out. A couple ellipticals. And we're actually going to sneak out the side door, show you the pool area next. They are working on the pool, retiling it and putting a new finish on. So we'll just give you a quick overview. So they have a toddler type pool. As you can see, they're remodeling, retiling. And on the far end, there'll be a jacuzzi. So we'll sneak around and show you that. And just to give you a sense of reference, this is the back side of the office. So the office area actually has a wraparound porch. It's nicely done. All right, we just walked over from the pool area, short walk, and there is a game room. A few different activities in here. And we're going to walk a few more feet over to the next area, and that will be the banquet area. All right, and this is the very large banquet hall. Has an entry door over this way. Quite a few tables. And then basically the back door goes out to the pond area and the swimming area. What we've done in here as Snowbirds is they usually have events, potlucks. We've had dances here, Thanksgiving here. So this is a great addition to the park.
And whenever we have an event, they do a beautiful job decorating it with tablecloths and decorations. They make it look really, really nice in here. Centerpieces, they go all out.
Yeah, I guess just a few days back we had a Valentine's Day banquet here, and
gorgeous in here.
They do a nice job. Okay, we're actually coming out of the banquet hall, and this is part of the lake here. They have a swimming area. If you can see the buoys all around, they'll actually put up bouncy pads and stuff like that for the kids in the summertime. So you have the pool, and then you also have this area. So if you look on their website, you'll actually see really good pictures of all of this stuff when it's up. And they do rent paddle boards and kayaks as well. All right, we're back on the golf cart now, and we're going to actually go around the perimeter of this lake. Like I said, this is a path that is paved, and if I'm not mistaken, it's roughly 1 mile to go around the whole lake. So it's just a nice morning walk with a cup of coffee, or just a nice evening walk with friends. And again, they're working on the pool. So by the summertime or the next few weeks, I'm sure it's going to be up and running again. Give you another shot of the beach area.
And we're coming up on a second lake right in front of us. You'll see an additional lake that will be off to our left when we turn.
We like to kayak personally in the lakes, and what we'll do is we actually get done kayaking in the one lake and we'll pick up our kayaks across the road over here and go to the other lake. It goes down and around, so it's a nice little paddle. I keep trying to talk them into making a tunnel for us, so we'll see how that goes.
Okay, so we're coming up on the left of the 4 cottages that are rented by the park. There's 2 1-bedroom cottages and 2 2-bedroom cottages. Some of our friends out enjoying this beautiful sunshiny day by the lake. Here they are.
So hello.
And you'll also see coming up on the left are the park models that are here at Willow Tree, and those are owned by the residents here, and then they pay lot rent to Willow Tree monthly, but again, they do own the park models. They're on cul-de-sacs. There's about 6 park models on each cul-de-sac. They all have a nice amount of space with them. All of them are well maintained and in good shape.
It's actually a very quiet area. It's been really nice. We've enjoyed it for the last 5 seasons. We already put money on to come back next year, so we will be coming back. I don't know if you can see the RVs off in the distance, but we're working our way around. And one of the fun things that the RV park has is a pea tree. You gotta love it. Showing more of the park models. Again, they're done really nicely. We have seen an eagle fly around the lake to catch fish. As a matter of fact, that reminds me, some of our friends actually do like to fish in this lake as well. They have a good time just meandering and fishing. This is the end of the park models at this point, and then there's actually a trail that goes back behind all of these woods and comes out down here on the other side.
We're coming up on Bark Beach. That's on the right up here. It's a nice beach that was created by Willow Tree for our furry friends, so they can come down here, romp around in the sand, go in the water, and they have Bark Beach all to themselves. And there are chairs there for their owners as well in case they want to sit and relax and take in the sunshine.
Some of our furry friends and their owners. They love playing down here. This gives you an idea. They love to play in the water here. Now we're at the far end. The office is straight over on the other side, so as you can see, it's not a long ride or walk. A little bit breezy today. You can see the water moving somewhat.
Temperatures are moderate here, warmer than in the Northeast where we're from. They have snow right now, but generally we tend most days to be in the 50s or 60s for our highs, and that is over the winter time frame.
All right, for those that have been patient with us, we are getting over to the actual campground part itself, where you will notice that the sites are spread out and they're offset, which is great. They do a fantastic job here. You have a lot of real estate between you and your neighbor. So
all the sites are full hookup with a large paved driveway and then your concrete patio. And as Jim mentioned, a good amount of space between the sites. They are very long, so that enables Willow Tree to stagger them. So even though there's someone in the site next to you, they're really not right next to you because they're so far staggered in terms of the hookups.
And this is actually part of, well, this isn't the site itself, but right over here we're going to show you a site, and it's almost like you have your own half acre. But this is free for anybody to use the hammocks and stuff. But we wanted to show you guys one of the sites that people really love to get when they come over here.
I believe it's site 21, but all of these you can see right here. You all sit right on the water, which are really nice. They back right up to the lake.
We're going to sneak out of the lake trail for just a moment to show you the other side of this particular site, since we just talked about it, and then we'll continue up the lake trail to show you the sites that are on the water. The sites that are on the water are actually back-end sites. Almost everything here is pull-through with that exception.
So this is site 21, and this is the one that's on the end that we were talking about. It's huge. They're all pretty large, but this is a huge site, and you're just backing right up to the lake on the end.
Yeah, very private here. Honestly, there's not really a bad site here in this park. It's a fantastic park. What we found is wherever we travel, we compare those parks to this one because it's really hard to beat. So we're going to jump back up here on the lake trail. Now one of the things that you'll notice is on the water, they're not all full. It's a Wednesday. It's a transient area. Willow Tree wants to keep 1 through 8 as snowbirds, and then the rest on the water are transient only. So this gives you a rough idea how they're spaced out and how much real estate you have.
Large yards.
Hopefully you guys can catch that since there's not a RV on each one. But again, here's the water. There are 107 official sites as far as numbers go. However, there are only 106. Well, we just found out recently with our Valentine's Day banquet, there was a trivia question. We would have gotten it wrong because there's really number 13 is actually not a site. They skipped 13. So here's a few more coming around the corner.
There's a nice pergola here that has swings on it, so you and your friends can sit on the swings and build a fire in the fire pit at night and just sit right on the lake and enjoy the fire.
And they have a nice bridge that goes across towards the pool, depending on where you're at. I'm actually going to pause it and get up on the main road. Okay, I was reminded by Belinda, this is the Snowbird section with the motorhomes that are pull-in only. It's site 1 through 8, so that bridge that we passed back there, they basically go around from the front area to that bridge are 8 sites.
They're Snowbird sites.
Snowbird sites for the winter, that is. Obviously, if they're open during the summer, you can definitely pick it.
You can see there's quite a bit of space between the sites.
And again, here we are on the water and the office in the background. So it gives you a reference of where we're at. All right, I'm just going to quick sneak up to the end of this path, and I'm going to take the road down around the perimeter of the park to give you an idea of how it's laid out. Again, here's the office point of reference. One of our buddies fishing. Alright, so we're entering the park now. There's basically a perimeter road and a middle road. We're actually on the middle road. We're going to stay to the left and do the perimeter. And then we'll cut through a couple of roads really quickly to show you what the sites look like that are in pull-throughs. This is just off of the lake, one road back, and you can see their pull-throughs here. One of the things that we did not mention earlier, there are a few buddy sites here, so we'll sneak down this way. And actually, this is a buddy site here that you can see, one facing each direction. There's 3 or 4 different buddy sites here, so if you want to do that, that's an option. So we're going to continue the perimeter and then cut through. It won't take long. This is at site 21 that we mentioned earlier, so now we're just going to continue on around. So basically you have the perimeter, then you have a bunch of side roads that go up at an angle to the center. And what that does is, with the sites being so long, you can stagger the campers. So you'll see that as we go through one of the roads. Another buddy site here. Basically following the wood line. Just wanted to show you how these roads go and how the sites are. Again, this You can see that there's quite a bit of distance between the sites, which is fantastic. This is another buddy site right here, 105, 106, and then 107 is the last site. And then straight ahead, we actually have another trail going into the woods, and that'll actually go all the way back down to the entrance. So again, plenty of walking trails here. It is a beautiful area to be in. We're actually heading towards the front, and then I want to cut down the road that we're actually on to give you an idea. We'll end at the Bathhouse. I want to show you guys how well done they are. They're beautiful inside, very clean, and they're all individual bathrooms and showers. This gives you a really good idea. These two campers here are side by side, believe it or not, but you can see that they are offset. Alright, we are going to turn down our road here. And I'll show you to the right between sites. Quite a bit of room. Again, over here. And actually, here we are. This is our site right here. The reflection.
Love our red camellia bushes. We have 3 red ones and a pink one, and they're beautiful. A little hard probably to see in the video, but they're really nice.
And then there's your patio that she was talking about. We have a fire pit and a grill. We're going to cross the middle road now, and all right. Again, crazy distances between some of these sites. Since we've been down here for our 5th season, we've gotten to know quite a few people here.
It's a great community.
Great community. This is Art and Rosina. Don't know if they're out. Say hi, guys.
That's Rosina.
All right, guys, one last stop. I'm going to pause it for a second, sneak around to the Bathhouse. All right, we're actually at the Bathhouse. I believe it's 8, 4 on this side, 4 on the other. And I did neglect to say that they do rent golf carts here. That's actually, we've jumped on one of their golf carts so we could do this video for you guys. So Belinda's going to open this up for us. All right, so this is one of the bathhouses. Try to get the whole shot in here. As you can see, they did a really nice job with the tile and everything. And then you have this nice separate area for a shower. So I don't want to bore you to death, but people like to know what the amenities are like. And right outside of this bathhouse is something that they just did this past year. They actually have a dog washing station here. And they do have recycling, which is right here as well. So this is all new. So they did a fantastic job. So your furry friend needs a bath, you can definitely do that here. Nice job. Again, everything's close to the water. Really no bad sights. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take care. Again, Willow Tree RV Resort. You can get the campground map online. All right, wanted to end the video actually with the campground map that's on the front porch. Gives you a rough idea of the sites. Again, it's they do a good job on Google Maps as well, or just on the Willow Tree RV Resort website. Take care, guys.
So we're ending up back at our site to finish up the tour. And this is it. Show you those red camellia bushes I was talking about earlier. And back here, so the first one between these two pine trees on the left is pink, bright pink when we first get here in November. I think it blooms a lot in October. And then the red camellia bushes are right here. So there's 1, 2, 3 right in a row. And I'll tell you what, these are so beautiful this time of the year. Really, really pretty. And then we end up in the back with a holly bush. Lots of really pretty plantings here in the park. Lots of big mature trees and shrubs. Lots of flowering shrubs. Just a really pretty awesome place. And I think that's going to do it for our video. Thanks for watching. Bye.